Just missed with that hook. There's a counter shot. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you. Hold that thought! Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt! And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That hook doesn't score. They exchange punches. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A perfect counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Okay, focus. Once you get back out there, do your jab, do your boxing.
On to the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. How about that time counter shot? Missing with that jab. Catches and counters. They exchange punches. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Punch, counter punch. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Nice counter shot. She throws the jab, but it doesn't score. The jab slightly off target. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Here we go to the fourth round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Swing and a miss with that jab. Nice counter shot. Nice counter shot. She wasn't ready for that counter. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Good counter punch. Nope, that jab not going to score. She catches and counters. Clipped by that counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Katie Taylor in that. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. She got her with a punch. Miss with that jab. Good counter punch. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Can't score with that right uppercut. Throws the jab, but does not score. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talking about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, let's see what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration, a different game plan, something to... This is the beginning of round 6. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed. She catches and counters. Trying to land that jab. Well done with that counter shot. That uppercut's blocked. The straight right just misses. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. uppercut doesn't get through. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept...
Just get back up there.
There's the bell to start round 7. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Well done with that counter shot. Just misses with that uppercut. Nice counter. Shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A perfect counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Counter shot by her. Talk about Katie Taylor in that. And they're back at it again here in round 8. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter shot by her. Nice counter shot by her. Claressa Shields just got clipped. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself.
Where did that come from? Down she goes. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. No surprise.